All right, here we go. All right, so let's get started. So first, we're going to open up the STL file. It is the Airbus A320, and then we're going to start off with a couple of views. So let's square it up on the triad. So this will be our front view. Turn it and make an isometric view. Isometric view. So isometric view is 3 views in one. It's the front view, top view, side view, all in one view. Now let's make the side view. So now we have side view, isometric view, and front view. Now we want the top view. So click Z on the triad. This will be the top view. Okay, so now let's create our three. We're going to create a cross section for the 3 different views. Let's go to File, New, Drawing Sheet. Let's go to Structure. Now the 3 different standard views that comes in are incorrect, so let's delete those. All right, so let's put in our isometric view. So we'll put in our side view, and then we'll put another view indicating where we're going to take the cut on a cross section. So, for instance, we're going to do a cross section. This view is going to be our cross section view, and then when we highlight over here, we could take the cross section, indicate anywhere. So we'll kind of put right here in the middle. Okay, and now in the tree, so you'll notice it says section AA. On the right click, we want to call it X. And hit the select tool or S on your keyboard, and now you have a cross section where it's indicated where the cut is. Okay. So now let's put on notes. So put on a note from your initials. Let's put the date. So it's about 410. Let's put the title. On the title block, we'll make it a little bit bigger. So it's going to be the Airbus A320. Again, hit the select tool, hit the H key to square it up. Kind of move these. All right, and now, so we have our cross section, we have our title. Now we need to create dimensions. So we'll select our cross section, go to sketch, hit the line tool. So we want the most outer boundaries to see, get an understanding of how long it is or how wide, and then how tall. And now we want to click on we want to click on detail. So under the detail blue ribbon tab, click on dimension. And let's dimension the vertical. Sorry, the horizontal, and then the vertical. Hit the home button, the S on the keyboard or select, and we have finished. So now we've completed the cross section in the X direction. the side profile of the Airbus A320. All right, so let's do the Y and the Z next. So come to the structure. Let's so this is this sheet of paper. So let's right click, rename it. This is cross section in the XX. All right, so what we're gonna do now is Control C, Control V, and that'll create a second. Rename this cross section in the YY. All right, let's do it again. Control C, Control V. Be a cross section in the VZ. All right, so if you double click YY, you'll have another one pop open, and then collapse the structure tree in the ZZ. Double click on that. So now you have 3 sheets of paper in the X, Y, and Z. Make sure you hit the select tool. And then you have your CAD file. So let's go to our Y. Let's move these views out of our way, because these are for the X. And we're going to put in 2 more views for the Y and do the same thing for the Z. So click General, add in our top view, then General, add in the side view. All right, so let's do a cross section. We're going to cross section this view, top view, and then this left view, we highlight over where we want to take the cut. We can do the you can cut anywhere. Maybe you want to do a cross section about the turbofan jet engine, but we'll just do the middle of the airplane. All right, so now rename that section AA. This is going to be the Y direction. So the select tool, the home button. All right, so now we have cross section in the Y direction. Now let's create some dimensions. So we want the width, see how long we 3D printed this, how long this would be, and what's the vertical length. 2 lines. And hit escape, and all right, now we go to the detail tab. Detail. All right, and now let's go to dimension. Zoom out a little bit. All right, so it's about 6.5 inches wide and 6.75, 7.75 of an inch long. Very scaled down model, not to scale. All right, hit home, square it up, select tool. All right, we've completed the Y. Let's go to the Z. Again, let's move these views out of the way. These are the views with the X. For general. So this one we want the front view. So we did the top. I'm sorry, we did the side. Now we did the top, and now we want the front view. Okay, so it's cross section. This is the view. It's a cross section, and this is the view where we're going to take our cut. So we'll do it near the middle. Select tool, and rename. This is going to be the Z. Okay. All right. Now let's get some dimensions, measurements, sketch. Let's see the horizontal, and then the vertical. Okay, now let's go to detail tab, blue ribbon tab, the dimension. Select the home button to square it up. All right, we have just completed the 3 different cross sections with 2 dimension per cross section in the X, Y, and the Z of our Airbus A320. All right, so the final thing is to now you can take snippets of these or now to create PDFs. So on your keyboard, hit Control P, or you can actually go to File and hit Print. Same thing. Notice how it says Print to PDF says no by default. Click on the drop down menu, click Yes, the preview. All right, it's a little chopped off. So by default, it's actually chopped off, right? It's on this radio button. So you want to make sure you hit scale to fit. And then you hit the print and it'll save it as a PDF. All right, thank you.